Hey everybody and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Silver. Now I know this isn't going up on a... Oh wow, I didn't know that was there. I know this isn't going up on like a Sunday as it usually is, but the thing is that I didn't get a chance to record it last week, so, well, that's okay too. I'm going to put it up during the week instead, and it mightn't be that long. It depends on how long it takes us to get through Victory Road. I think I may divide it in two, if I have to, go into two shorter videos as opposed to one big long... Oh, for God's sake. Squilliam! What am I gonna do? Dom. Dido. So basically what I'm gonna do in this recording session is just go through Victory Road. I need to turn that up a bit. There we go. I'm just gonna go through Victory Road. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it'll take as long as it does. As I say, I'll use my discretion as to whether to split it into two or not. The funny thing is that there are actually no trainers here as far as I remember. You just walk through. There's no... I don't think there are even any strength puzzles or anything. It's not that big a deal at all. So basically you just waltz along, walk through the place, you know. As in fairness, Victory Road in Generation 1 is far more testing an area than this place. Okay, there's nothing over here. Let's just go up here. See what we can't find. I like the way this is mirrored up here, like the way that Victory Road is, it looks very similar to... Oh, look, a Donphan. I love Donphan. But not this time round, guys. Not in this playthrough of a game. Now let's use Octazooka, see how much it does. Oh no, Donphan. You just had to do that. I like the way that you can tell that parts of, like, this Victory Road look very similar to parts of Victory Road in the... in Generation 1 or whatever. I just think it's a really nice little touch. Oh my god, Squilliam isn't going to last pissing time like this. Well, I suppose this Donphan is like 8 levels higher. I don't know whether I'm going to record Last Story or Paper Mario today, because I don't have to, because... Well, I don't have to anyway. But, like, I mean, I'm going to be putting this up tomorrow, so... I'm going to have stuff recorded. And I'll have time to record tomorrow as well, so... Yeah, as I say, this is like that part in Generation 1 where the Sky Attack TM is, you know, where that strength puzzle is, where there are two items and you have to pick one over the other, and if you want both of them you have to go out and come back in again, and blah blah blah. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just not in the mood for recording like 3 things today, so it's good, I have time. What I'd like to do is this week I'll definitely have time to record. Next week I mightn't. So I'm probably going to record a big load of stuff so that I can have a nice buffer of videos. So do that kind of way, a nice big load of videos, so I don't have to do a rake of videos. That's it, a rake of videos, so I don't have to worry about running out of them. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. But I don't really feel like recording Paper Mario or The Last Story. I'm just tired. I've been out gardening today and yesterday, like, and when I'm gardening, it just makes me nice and relaxed, you know. Oh, good, that didn't hit me. It just makes me nice and relaxed, so I'm just not in the humor for playing Paper Mario, which requires enthusiasm, or The Last Story, which actually requires thought on my part, because, like, as I keep saying, like, while I'm playing, I've only played through that game once. So I don't know it as intrinsically as this game or Paper Mario, so... yeah, Hyper Potion. So I don't know it as well as the other games that I'm LPing. Comic Zone, I'd like to finish recording that this week, if I may. It would just make things easier. I'm not really in a rush with that one, because I don't think there's going to be another 16-bit summer LP. I think Comic Zone is going to be it, so I'm not that worried, you know, so like, I'm not in that much of a rush to finish it, and like, there are only going to be 3 more videos in it, because there are 6 levels. I'm doing 1 level per video, no matter whether the video is 5 minutes long or 20 minutes long, so like, I know there are going to be 3 more videos, so if I get out 1 a week, then I'm happy, you know? So as long as I record... I'd like to finish recording it, though, just so I have it out of the way, you know? Do you know what? I don't need to fight you. Yes, I do, apparently. I don't need to fight you. Yes, I do, apparently. You ain't got no pancake mix. So, I don't know why that reminded me of that. That video was mental. Where that mad, daft bint with the Bible is talking about some rubbish or other. And then this guy just comes over and starts talking to her about pancake mix, just completely confusing the situation. But I digress. But then what do I do in my commentary other than digress? Digression is basically the majority of my commentary, because I certainly don't talk about the game that much. You see, I'll fight these guys. I'll fight Donphans and Gravelers and Onyxes, that kind of way, but I'm not going fighting, wasting my time fight. That's going to do nothing. Okay, maybe it'll do something, but it's not going to do as much as if you were down like at half HP or something. I really like Donphan, and like, I suppose he's kind of like just... He's kind of like Donphan, I don't know, I put him in like the same boat as Marowak, because they're just very similar Pokemon. They're defensive, offensive ground types, you know, there's nothing really that different between them, you know. Donphan might be a bit better, I don't know, because I haven't really used Donphan that much. I have used Marowak before, and I like Marowak. Plus, I like Marowak's design and just the whole kind of the whole kind of idea of Marowak. I just think Cubone and Marowak are cool. So, but yeah, I just think Donphan and Marowak, they just seem like very similar Pokemon. They have good defense, good offense, and they're pure ground type. Do you know? Yeah, but there's only one real item I care about getting here, and that's the Earthquake TM. But at that, I don't even know what I'm going to teach it to. The only Pooper's going to learn Earthquake himself, like in one more level, I think. So, you know what, we should be able to take this guy out with 2 Psybeams now. It'd be good experience for Squilliam. The thing about Octillery is ridiculously slow. Like, I'm talking something like 30 speed or something like that. Okay, if we hurt ourselves, then we're dead. Yes! Yeah, I'm talking about something like 30 speed, I think he has. Like, just really bad, really poor speed, so... do you know what, I'm gonna switch out and then I'm gonna do something. Come on, Misty. Show us what you got. Yeah, Octillery, really bad speed, but really good offensive stats. Like, I mean, and Octillery's defenses are no great shakes either, you know. But the fact that I think he has 105 special attack and 105 physical attack, like, they're not stats to be messed with. And Octillery's offensive move pool is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's easier to count what offensive moves he doesn't learn than what ones he does learn. Well, maybe not exactly that, but he just, like, Octillery, like, I mean, you have Ice Beam, Hyper Beam, without the need for a TM, Ice Beam, Hyper Beam, Psy Beam, Bubble Beam, all those things that he learns by himself. Octazooka, which Octazooka is basically Bubble Beamed, you know. Okay, let's see what this does. Cotton Spore, that's not helpful at all. I think that reduces evade or something. Oh no, sharply fell speed, that's good. Well, let's see how much return is going to do. Now that Squilliam softened him off. But yeah, Octillery, like, really good offensive attacks, that kind of way. I don't know what abilities he gets. I think his abilities are Suction Cups and Sniper, like in the later generations, but he doesn't have that. Oh my god, seriously, could you just die? This big mouth Golbat is just a nightmare, is what he is. At least I lowered his speed so I can... Oh my god, Misty! You're killing me. You're killing me. Finally, okay, he's dead. Jeez, he did a number on Misty as well. Well, he's like a higher level than me. Someone was saying I'm really under-leveled. So for this point in the game. I think I am under-leveled, but I don't think it's through any fault of my own. If you know what I mean, because I have done, like, you guys know I've done, like, a lot of training off-screen. Like, I've done so much training off-screen for this LP. Like, to get, because when I've caught a Pokemon, I might have leveled them up, like, 20 levels off-screen because they've been so low. I just think that Generation 2 And they didn't fix it, I don't think, in Generation 4, like in the remakes. I don't think they fixed it. Generation 2, it just has a bad pacing problem for leveling up. Do you know? I just think the gym leaders level, the levels of the Pokemon gym leaders have, is paced properly. Like, they do have the proper jumps, and Claire has good high level Pokemon. But the levels of Pokemon that trainers have in between, and that wild Pokemon have, they're just really badly paced. Like, you'll be in an area like Lake of Rage, which is one of the last areas in the game, and the Pokemon will be like level 15 or 16 or, you know, that kind of way. It's just, well, I think so anyway, around that. Joe, it's just kind of stupid, you know, and the thing is, it's just, like, I've fought almost every Pokemon I've come across. I haven't skipped battles, I haven't used repels, I've done lots of off-screen training to get Pokemon up to, like, even when I've caught new ones, you know, that kind of way, to get them all up to around the same level, and I'm still, like, at this point, there's this spike in the level of wild Pokemon, so they're in, like, their 30s, I don't care about that crap anyway. That Shonen crap. Do you know, I'm hitting this part where the wild Pokemon's levels spike up to like level in the mid-30s, and I'm still under-leveled compared to them, whereas for the whole game I've been like 10 levels higher than all the wild Pokemon, you know? I just think they do a bad job pacing the games. Like, as it stands, the highest level Pokemon in the Elite Four is level 50 or thereabouts. All my Pokemon are between level 30 and 35 around. I'm going to want to get them up to around level 40, 41, 42. That's what I'm looking at, and I'm going to have to do more off-screen grinding, and I don't think that it's my fault. I think it's I honestly do think that is one of the few flaws this game has, is that it has a pacing problem. Like, some RPGs, it's really easy to get over-leveled. Final Fantasy X, you get over-leveled so easily in that game. And the same with Final Fantasy VI, like the two Final Fantasies I know the best. Final Fantasy IX, it's not that big a problem. They pace that game really well, I think. Like, they do the level-ups properly. Last Story, it's definitely not a problem, for the reasons I've explained in that LP already. The way the leveling up system works and the way experience seems to work. It's not a problem in that game either. Earthbound, I must say, is one of the best paced RPGs I have come across, because you never have to grind in that game. Okay, that's the end. Yeah, this is how you get the TM26 Earthquake. Yeah, so this will be a nice length video, around 15 minutes. Well, that's good. Well, depending on how, I was saying that might be a secret item. Depending on how fast we beat Red, because we're going to have to face that butt munch up here. But yeah, Earthbound, really, really well paced. You never have to grind in that game, ever. I don't think, anyway. Mother 3, I did grind, but it's more like I did grinding accidentally. Do you know, I don't think Mother 3 is done as well as Earthbound. There are points where you do feel like you have to do grinding, but it's not as bad as this. Like, even Generation 1 you didn't have to grind as much, do you know? And Generation 3 you don't, do you know? But some games have the opposite problem. As I say, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy VI, you get over-leveled so easily, do you know, that kind of way. Final Fantasy VI especially, if you, I have no space left for a max potion, well, I'll have to remedy that. I don't need this goddamn mint berry. Final Fantasy VI, like, it depends on how you're rotating your party members. Like, if you're using, like, the same 4 party members all the time, 4 or 5 party members, you're definitely going to get over-leveled very quickly. But this game, it has the problem that some games have, where you feel like you have to do quite a bit of level grinding just to kind of make ends meet, you know? And to be able to keep up with the gym leaders, because it's not that you feel like you have to keep up with the trainers, the random trainers that are in between each area. It's the gym leaders, because the trainers are weak as I don't know what, weak as a very weak thing, and you know, they're weak, they're extremely weak, and then you have these gym leaders that their levels spike ridiculously, but it's not that they spike, it's that they spike they seem to spike in comparison to the other trainers you're fighting, do you know? Like, I mean, Claire had her Pokemon were levels 37, 37, 37, and 40. Yeah, 3, 37, and 40. And then in the area after Claire, we're back down to like level 31 or 32 for trainers, do you know? It doesn't make sense in my opinion. I think they may have fixed it a little bit in Crystal and in Generations and in the Generation 4 remakes, because I think that there are more trainers in different parts, do you know? But I think, like, one of the theories that I would have behind, like, the fact that these games... Oh my god, I'm not fighting this thing. This is just going to take forever. One of the theories I would have is that it seems that it seems like the telephoning thing, the whole phone business, just doesn't work as well as it should. Do you know? Like, they meant for it to work better, that it meant that that's where you were supposed to get your extra experience from, was from fighting trainers that ring you up. But they just don't. First of all, they don't ring you up often enough for it to really make an impact on the experience you get. And secondly, their Pokemon's levels don't increase fast enough or by enough to make it viable for that to be where you get all your extra experience from. Because Fisher Rafe, who's been ringing me, if I go back and fight him, he'll have like a level 20 Goldeen and like a level, I don't know what, like a level, like he'll have like level 20 Pokemon probably, do you know? They do jump a little bit in level, but not by enough, and, you know, to make it viable. They did fix that in Generation 3, because I know that the trainers on Generation 3, their Pokemon's levels go up a lot, and it's much easier to get them to battle you. Are you going to take the Pokémon League challenge? Don't make me laugh. You're so much weaker than I am. I'm not like I was before. I now have the best and strongest Pokemon with me. I'm invincible! Harry, I challenge you! Oh, do we have to? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this in one video. We're at 18 minutes now. Sneasel, okay, I wasn't expecting him. What are we gonna do to this guy? Like, the thing is, Sneasel, like, he's good attack, but, I mean, Dark and Ice are both special attacks in this game, so I'm not that worried about him, to be honest. Seriously, if we send out Reaper and use Fury Cutter, he'll probably go down like a lead balloon, because his defenses are shit as well. Oh, oh man. Speak of the devil, I suppose. So yeah, what's been going on? The Steam Summer Sale has been going on. I've got a couple of things. I got about €20 worth of games, is what I got. Because first of all, I got the Indie Bundle 1, because I really wanted Lone Survivor. Like, as soon as I heard about that game and saw pictures of it and stuff, I just, like, I didn't know anything else about it, like how it played or anything, but I loved the way it looked, and I really wanted to give it a go. Okay, this is taking too long, let's use this. I wanted it so much, and I got the Indie Bundle 1 because... Oh yeah, and I also really wanted Cave Story, because I'd seen a couple of videos that Awesome Sauce did of it. I'd seen a couple of videos that Awesome Sauce did of it, and it looked really cool. And he said it was great, and I tend to take what he says literally, because he and I seem to have somewhat similar taste in games, you know. So yeah, this is Dido territory. So, like, I wanted Cave Story, and I wanted Lone Survivor. Now, the thing is, both of those games on sale, they were on sale for about €6 each. So, for me to buy the two of them would have cost about €12. But there was, like, an Indie Bundle that was on sale for 1 day or 2 days or something, the Indie Bundle 1. And that included both of those games, plus 3 other games. And it was only $9.99, it was only a tenner, so... I said, well, why not? I might as well get 3 games, basically, for free, for all intents and purposes, because, like, even if I never played them, I'm still getting the 2 games I want for cheaper than I would have bought them separately, you know? So, the 3 other games that were in that bundle, one is called Edge, which is a really cool puzzle game. Do you know what it's like? It's kind of like Marble Madness, except with a cube. And it doesn't kind of use gravity junk like Marble Madness does. Okay, what are we going to use on this guy? You see, Dido is probably the best thing to go for. Well, maybe... No, not Dom. Because he's a steel type. Yeah, see, the only attacks that'll do damage against him are the water ones that I have. So, do you know what? I might as well... I'm just gonna go at it like a bull in a china shop, do you know? So, like, that's Edge. The other 2 games, one is called The Baconing, which I have no intention to play since I found out that it has nothing to do with bacon whatsoever. Because, like, I saw the title, The Baconing, and I was like, oh man, that sounds like something from, like, Invader Zim or something, like, bacon rains from the heavens, and, like, bacon takes over the earth, and bacon apocalypse, or something like that. It sounded really cool. And then I find out that it has nothing really to do... Oh my god, that is bad. Okay, what do we... Dom is the next best thing. Let's confuse him right now. Okay, that's bad. This is probably the toughest Pokemon he has. The rest of them won't be bad at all, I don't think. So, like, I found out that there is no bacon in it whatsoever. It's just a bog standard action RPG, and I'm just like, well, that's boring. Do you know? I don't want to play that. The other game, I literally don't have a clue what it is. It's called Anomaly something Earth or something like that. And I just have no idea what it is, so... I just, like, couldn't... but yeah, the Edge game is pretty cool. It's the kind of game I'd play, like, if I had nothing to do. And I just put it on and played it to pass the time or whatever, but... That doesn't happen that often because I usually have plenty of stuff to do anyway. So I got that, so that was a tenner. I also got, what else did I get? I bought, okay, what else did I get? I can't remember. I see Lone Survivor and Cave Story were kind of the 2 big ones that I wanted, so... Okay, what's he going to send out now? Typhlosion. Do you know what? We might as well send out Squilliam and see what Squilliam accomplishes. I don't think it's going to be much because he's about 10 levels higher than I am and much faster, but we might get a Surf out. Well, this isn't going to be very effective, but what else did I get? So that was the tenner. I got... Oh, I got another couple of Sega games. Do you know the way you can get those little Sega packs that have about 5 games in them? I got one of them that was really reasonably priced. It was like $2.50 on sale, and that had like Beyond Oasis, Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4, Dynamite Heady, like a couple of ones, because I did buy like the big bundle for €30 back like about 2 months ago, and like I did buy that big bundle, and that had loads of games in it. Like that had about 40 games in it or something. I think it had a load of games in it anyway. And that was really good value. But the games that I got now, they were games that weren't in that initial big bundle that I got. So that was just kind of to supplement all the Sega games I have now on Steam. And it's good, it's cool. It just adds them into the ones I have instead of making a whole new set of them, that kind of way. So we'll keep out. We might use Psybeam and get him. And so yeah, I got that. That was, and oh, I got the 2 Abe games, Abe's Odyssey and Abe's Exodus, because I really wanted to get them. They were, I played them as a child on the PlayStation, and I really wanted to pick them up again. So I really wanted to get them. They were only $120 something each, like $125 each, because they were half price. Even at that, they're only $2.50 when they're not on sale, so that's still really good. Jesus, Squilliam is doing fucking well. Go Squilliam. What does he have left? About to use Kadabra. Well, we have ways and means of dealing with Kadabra in Casa del RockPaperMario, I'll tell you that much, you know? Because we've got Dom Dombrion. Speaking of Dom, Dalvizar started an LP of Portal Still Alive recently, so that's looking good. So I got those two Abe games. I also got that Binding of Isaac game just because I had like a bit of money, so I was like, oh, that looks cool. It was only like €1.20, so I got that. And I also like got something else as like a gift for someone, because Super Paper NES got me like when the Humble Indie Bundle was out. Super Paper NES very kindly got it for me because he had heard like me talking about Psychonauts and how I really wanted to give it a go. Oh, we defeated Red. I couldn't win. I gave it everything I had, what you possess and what I lack. I'm beginning to understand what that Dragon Master said to me. So I thought that was extremely kind, so I wanted to repay the favor. So I saw that he didn't have Portal and that it was on his wish list, so I was like, okay, I'll get him that because it's on sale and I might as well, so. Blah blah blah. I'm going to find out why I can't win and become stronger. When I do, I will challenge you and I'll beat you down with all my power. Humph. You keep at it until then. Okay, well that's him done. Bye, see ya. As I say, like, he's the most, like, non-threatening antagonist. Like, he's not even antagonizing as an antagonist. The ultimate goal for trainers, Pokemon League headquarters. Well, here we are, the Pokemon League. Holy crap. Oh, and this Mr. Mime, he'll, like, teleport us back somewhere. I don't know what that's all about. So yeah, we're here at the Pokemon League. I still don't have a clue who I'm going to be bringing with me, but I'll show you at the start of the next video, in which we'll be taking on the Elite Four. I'll be picking 6 Pokemon, getting them up to level 40, 41, 42, and then I'll probably, like, this will be uploaded in the middle of the week, so I might, like, on Saturday and Sunday, I might do the 2 Elite Four videos, because that'd be kind of cool, so. Yeah, I'll see you then. See you at the weekend when we take on the Elite Four, guys. Thanks a million for watching, and let me know in the comments what's going on, what's new, what Pokemon you might advise me to bring to the Pokemon League, and what, if anything, you got on the Steam Summer Sale. So, yeah. Bye, guys.